Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. The Velton's Arena here is a remarkable stadium in many ways. It features a retractable pitch, a retractable roof, definitely one of the most modern arenas around. And as you can see, we've already started here. Played back in. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that is as far as they're going to go. Neither side really getting hold of the ball. He's made good progress from a deep position. Andreas Pereira. Oh, some tackle that. No complaints about that challenge. Robust but fair. Felipe Anderson. Can he get through? That intervention was very necessary.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
And here's Giroud.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And it's Felipe Anderson.
No efforts on target is acceptable if levels of enthusiasm and energy are good, and they're not.
Ball's loose. Oh, real danger here. Swung over. Cleared away. Bentaleb. And now the breakaway. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Felipe Anderson. Felipe Anderson. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He's got away. Nicely controlled. And it's Gomez. Has a hit! Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. 15 minutes till half-time. Timely intervention. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Giroud. Can't get the better of his opposite number.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Tries to switch the play. Gomez. And it's Felipe Anderson. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Is there any support? He might not need it. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Felipe Anderson. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. And it's Gomez. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Gomez has a pop! Try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And this could be the final action of the first half. We hit half-time, so neither team has broken through. That's certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Now it's Giroud. Decent looking ball. Now, can he capitalise? Still a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And here's the chance to counter. Giroud. Bentaleb. A buccaneering run from the defender. Up to meet it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Felipe Anderson. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back. They are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Gomez. Good ball. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Needs a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. Bentaleb. Giroud. Gets the better of his man. That's good defending, very good defending. Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And it's Felipe Anderson. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Giroud. Bentaleb provides an outlet. It's come through.
Lille showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Played down the flank, and it's got through. Andreas Pereira. Andreas Pereira! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Now, the referee's seen the board, and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now.
Lille merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Out to the right.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
And it's Giroud. 5 minutes left on the clock. Plays it out to the wing. Bentaleb.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Final seconds, this has to be it. Mauricio. Hoists it forward. So that's it. It is all over. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up. Has a goal! And the keeper barely had to move.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
It's a promising ball. Goes for goal! He can pounce on that. That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Forward it goes. Oh, he's gone for it! It's there! The breakthrough strike! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Yeah, that's brilliant from him. Such a calm finish. Just pick your spot, don't think about what the keeper's going to do, concentrate on what you have to do.
Stuttgart, real chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, the work rate to win the ball back was fantastic, and it set up the opportunity. That's great effort.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He could be in. Hits one! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
This could spell to... Hits one! Weigl. And they've been caught out here. Lovely bit of skill. Shapes to shoot! He scores! They are right back in business. Simplicity itself.
And that's what the game is all about. Find space and finish, but we have to credit the passer to pick him out.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. He's had a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
And now the breakaway. Ball through needs to be good here. Timely intervention. There will be a throw-in. Looking to break out here. It's a decent ball. And he's there to cut it out. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. The ball's loose, and he's after it. Tries to get it forward quickly. That's great strength on the ball. Out for a throw. Weigl. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. So we reach the halfway point.
Who wants half-time when you have a contest this good? I can only hope it picks up where it left off.
It's been a really interesting game up to now, and the sides are predictably very well matched. Hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but as it stands, it's one each. And the game has already resumed here. He's had a look. Oh, shooting chance! It's in! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Yeah, I really can't say enough as to how good the final ball was. It took the defence out of the equation for that split moment, and the damage was all done.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Looking for a decent ball in. Hoists it forward. Now a chance to break.
Stuttgart have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Now, and the shot! It's in! They have hauled themselves right back into it. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Breaks on here. He's got through. Big chance! Goal! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Can he find a finish now?
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
He's sorted that out. Can he shoot? And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Knocks it away. He's had that put on has a pop! That had to be more accurate. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's through the middle. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Zagadou. Would have been game, set and match.
Yeah, he knew only too well that to concede then would have been tough to recover from. That could prove a big moment in this game.
Going for goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Vital, put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
He's picked him out. It's a fabulous chance!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
He's got the... and the finish!
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
We have got changes here, from both sides, in fact. Either side really getting hold of the ball. That's offside. Yes, it is.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
It is just a question of running down the clock now. It's on a plate.
Stuttgart have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Chance to break. Now the counter. Diagne. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. So that's it. It is all over. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions.
Well, good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I think it's got to be Alexis Sanchez, a sensation when he's in full flow. Although he's played as a central striker, I prefer him operating out wide, where he enjoys more space, and that enables him to generate greater momentum for a one-on-one. Yeah, I think he's a huge threat.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. He's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Sanson. He gets past his man. And the ball is out of play. Alexis Sanchez. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Quarter of an hour played. Nice still to register it. He's gone for it! There are a few waiting for it. Goodell. And Goodell! Sanson. Dante. And here's Januzaj. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Out of play for a goal kick. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Goodell looking to penetrate opposition lines. And here's Alexis Sanchez. Chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Sevilla given another corner. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. And a header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Alexis Sanchez certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
That's not going to make it. And now the breakaway. It's on a plate.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Now it's Sanchez. That is terrific skill. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. He's in! And here's Alexis Sanchez. Hits one! So. That'll go straight through to the keeper. Oh, real danger here. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So now the team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. A tight old game so far. Can that change now? Has a shot! Tries to get it forward quickly. So. Now the counter. Just brushed off the ball there.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
Good take, goes for goal! Cristante. Goodell with a good steal, well played. A really good feat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Forward it goes. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Battles to win it back. Done very well to intervene. And it's Sanchez. And here's Januzaj. Sanson. Sevilla are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Dashing forward at pace. Januzaj. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Hoists it forward.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And he's cut it out. Gets it back. And it's Januzaj. It's broken loose. Looks to dink one in. He's made sure that that won't get through. Alexis Sanchez.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Januzaj. And here's Alexis Sanchez. That's a decent ball.
Sevilla merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. And here's Alexis Sanchez. It's come loose. Crosses it in low. Gets good distance on it. here's Alexis Sanchez. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Now it's Sanchez. And that is that. And stalemate. One, if not for fans, then perhaps for coaches, satisfied by organisation and solidity. Little cutting edge at either end, and it finishes 0-0. Jim, how do you reflect on... Well, good evening to you, and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make it terrific. Shoots! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal, when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Smith. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And help's available out wide. Keeps everyone guessing. Good challenge, excellent challenge. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Clivert. Just brushed off the ball there.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Bournemouth keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. Bournemouth still to register a shot on target. Gomez. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Hoists it forward. Clivert, he's through, and the shot! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
Up to meet it! No space, no problem, you just cannot stop him.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as a Neil, the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Bournemouth break the deadlock.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Clivert gets it out to the wing. More than happy to take the muscular approach. And now they can launch a counter. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Brooks. Clivert.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Nicely measured pass. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. Only partially clear. It's come loose. Surely, shapes to shoot! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Forward it goes.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
It's a throw-in. Good idea, just poorly executed. Not offside that time. Ball is over the line. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And the through ball is intercepted. And there's the end of the first half. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but There has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
I'm sure they'll be very happy with their first half performance and the scoreline. They'll definitely want to maintain their momentum now and finish the job.
Bournemouth leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're already into the second period. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. He's got it, and he's got time. Turns and goes back. He's had a goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
Oh, diving header! Great effort, he flew in with courage.
A good attempt. The ball was at a lovely height too.
Drives it towards the front. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Hoists it forward. Gomez. Drilled in low.
Well, that's the first attempt, Peter, we've seen at one of those raking passes just to spread the play.
Has he found his man? Clive Hurts. Has a hit! And with that goal comes comfort. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Peter, that was just a defensive act of generosity that was always going to have a painful ending.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Away from immediate danger. Struck first time. Always going over the top.
Well, he accepted the invitation to have a pop, and that defence was confident he wouldn't succeed.
Cuts it out. Brooks. Wolverhampton are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Looking to get within range. And the finish! It's there! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
That's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Gomez.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that.
Wolverhampton need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Just a few more moments for them to hang on. Lovely bit of skill there.
Wolverhampton have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
So time is nearly up. One final twist, perhaps.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue this situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And that is that. Well, whatever the shortcomings on either side, it was a great game to watch, just one between them. Your thoughts on today's game then? Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried little doubt that is a foul. And it's Mbolo.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
And it's Mbolo. Oh, good ball. And it's Simeone. Brings it forward. He's got the ball, shoots! Hoists it forward. Defender's on the back foot. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gets it back. Vlasic. Vlasic has been caught there, it's a foul. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. He's had a shot! Fofana, still goalless. Vlasic receives it in a good position. How about a shot? Shot at goal! He's got away with one there.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Ball's out on the left now. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Zapata. And here's Zapata. And they've been caught out here. Zapata. And Zapata! Goes direct to the front line. It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Now surely, Simeone, shooting chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
Tries to get it clear. Aimed in towards the centre. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Timely intervention. Tries to get it forward quickly. Still, rather frustratingly, it is 0-0. Vlasic. And it's played forward. Good ball. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them.
Real chance! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
And he just whacks it away. Can he deliver? Towering header! Well, that's where he wants it. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. referee brings the first half to a close. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not going to want to try. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goalless. So there was the first half.
Torino ended that first half.
Tries a shot! Really well taken goal. The breakthrough arrives at last. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second. Stade Rennais put themselves into the lead.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
Fofana. It has got... He's gone for it! It's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward.
Simeone! It's anyone. Oh, real danger here. Forward it goes. Fofana. No, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Simeone. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Vlasic.
Stade Rennais have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Vlasic. Up he gets! He scores! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
We have got ourselves a game here.
A score there.
Big chance! And the counter is on. And it's Zapata. Vlasic.
Torino showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, hit and hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Just has to be done.
Ball's gone out of play. And it's Fofana. And he has been fouled there. Stade Rennais presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's having a go. What a save! He can pounce on that. Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
So here comes the substitution. Repelled by the keeper. Hits one! And here's Simeone. And here's Zapata. Fires it in low. Hoists it forward. Oh, they could break here. Brought forward. What does he try from here? He's got options out wide. Done very well to intervene.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Either way, it's got to happen right away.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Here it comes.
Stade Rennais probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
And here's Simeone. That's a good ball to find him. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Fofana. And it's Embolo. Embolo. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. That's the throw. And it's played forward. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Torino lose by the odd goal. It could have gone either way, but that is no consolation. What are your thoughts on today's game? Hello and welcome all as we wait for the start of a match amongst the most anticipated fixtures over the course of the entire season. A day certainly not for the faint-hearted. It is yet another edition of this long-standing conflict between two sides engaged in a never-ending rivalry. One that never has and never will lose its intensity, no matter what the context, no matter how many times these two clubs meet. One glance and you know where we are. It is one of the most recognisable arenas for the beautiful game in the world. And boy, does it add to the occasion. Well, it's a friendly in theory, but we are expecting this to be fiercely contested.
Well, in games of this nature, as a player, Peter, you only want to work as hard as demanded. You don't want to have to go at it full pelt. But when the opposition is what it is, all of that kind of goes out the window. The challenge here will ask more of you, and so both teams will wish to give more than they take. It's one of those games, Peter, where if the opposition increase their effort, you have to follow it.
We have already started here. Giuliano. Oh, shooting chance! Gets up to head it! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Alexandro. Some good play on the left-hand side now to profit from it. Giuliano. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Saul, timely intervention. And now the breakaway. He's made sure that that won't get through. Jorginho. It's a loose ball. And it's Memphis Depay. Andre Carrillo. Flamengo still without an attempt on target. That intervention was very necessary. Diving header! And he's done it! Corinthians take the lead! Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Ah, strikers love a diving header, and he timed that to perfection.
Corinthians draw first blood here.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Now it's Memphis Depay. Well positioned to make that interception. Giuliano. Wagner. Carrillo. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Wagner. And here's Carrillo. Looking for space out wide. And that is not finding anyone. Alexandro. Jorginho. That's a hit! And in it goes! No space. No problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
Giuliano. Memphis Depay. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And it's Alexandro. Giuliano drives it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Keeper's ball. Alexandro. Jorginho. Has he picked him out? Soul! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
And it's Saul. And the half-time whistle goes. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Reflections on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
It's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, shapes to shoot! Oh, surely this time, it's in!
Well, that's what the top players do. The ability to seize the initiative at crucial times in the game. And now this second half has a completely different outlook.
Cassio reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
Flamengo get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
He's through, now is he in? And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
Well, at least the crowd are appreciative of his efforts.
Wagner. Saul. Quick glance at going for goal! Sticks it away! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
Flamengo go two up and into a position of real strength.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Chance to shoot!
You can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Now it's Carrillo. It's a brilliant interception. Jorginho. Alexandro. Across the field it goes. Danilo. It's got through to him. He's had a goal! Yes! And the lead is 3. It is surely done.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Flamengo blast themselves into a 3-goal lead.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Hoists it forward, done very well to intervene. Flamengo have it back and they can go again. Good take and he's had a look.
That's just an example of overcommitting, and they're fortunate for the quality of the intervention. It was vital.
Paulinho. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Good challenge, he just stood firm. He's come loose. Play for a throw. He gets past his man. And he's there to cut it out. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Paulinho. Danilo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Good idea, just poorly executed. The ball's come loose, and the chase is on. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Good ball, it's found its target. That's a foul, no two ways about it. That's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. It's a bit of penetration to go with all this possession. And it's Paulinho. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well read, he sorted that out. And the counter is on. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And here's Paulinho. Keeps everyone guessing. Paulinho. Now surely. Could move up a gear here. And that's it. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. The end of the game. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The Estadio José Alvalade, of course, a venue fit for a capital city, located here pretty close to Lisbon's international airport. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'm going to opt for the versatile Danny Welbeck. His preference, I'm sure, would be to play through the middle, to score as many as possible, and he'll be judged on that ultimately.
He's gone for it! It's in! There is the breakthrough! Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by feigning to move one way and then readjusting back. Controlled trickery.
Shapes to shoot! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
A real chance to break. Out to the right. That intervention was very necessary. Unal. Cook. Hit into the middle. Gets up to head it! surely! Tries a shot! Tries to get it forward quickly. And now they can launch a counter. Kluivert. Bournemouth disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Cook plays it forward. Out to the left it goes. Defenders on the back foot. That's a decent ball. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Cook hoists it forward. And it's Welbeck. Oh, good interception. Dunk is flagged offside. Cook. Unal. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Kluivert. Looking to break out here. Unal gets the ball. It's Unal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
He's got options out wide. Repelled by the keeper. Has a shot! And oh! And yes, it's there! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Dunk with a predatory goal.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take the risk, as cunning as it comes.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Oh, nice touch. Chooses to go back. It's a loose ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Unal, he's had a go! Goal! Into the lead once more. Well, how's that? And the first 45 minutes are up. So a really good half of football, 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Brighton don't need to press the panic button just yet. They may have to tweak their setup first if they don't...
Oh, shooting chance! And this has gone, presumably for offside.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Unal. Cook. Kluivert.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Brighton needing a change of fortune here.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Unal. Surely. Goes for goal! And in again! Trying. The outcome could so easily have been different.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. So we have a double substitution going on here. Tries to switch the play. And it's Milner. Oh, real chance! Well, that is asking for trouble. Big chance! In for the pieces! Business. Welbeck was quick to move in. Keeper's handling wasn't great.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it. Ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
This is quite a battle.
Well, if anyone in this stadium thinks they haven't got value for money, I give up.
And he has been fouled there. And the ball's come out! And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Looking cross-field, changing the point of attack. Looking to win it with time against them. Milner, Welbeck. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Brighton showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
That's great strength on the ball.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's cut it out.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Across the field it goes. We are into stoppage time. Milner. Brighton to make one last surge forward. He's got the ball, he's got the space. And there goes the final whistle. Well, nobody is totally satisfied, but it was a more than decent game, a super watch, and it ends in a draw. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Wherever you are on this most pleasant evening, there has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. The stadium has that feel of a genuine Colosseum. It could only be Rome. Celtic have clearly decided to play here with a 5-3-2 formation, Jim.
Well, it's an attempt, Peter, to put a solid bedrock in place and negotiate the game from there. If they can absorb what comes towards their box in the early stages, then the midfield can begin looking for more of the possession and can start thinking about a more probing influence on the contest. It all depends on keeping their goal intact. so they won't have to open up and indulge in taking risks at the other end.
So off we go then. Nacho tries a shot! Oh, he's really drilled it. Gone behind for a goal kick. Throw. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's got away. Cut out in the nick of time. Weigl. He came in hard, very hard. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And the finish! Goal! That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Celtic have an early lead. Good start. It has got through to him. Chips it. Tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Look, you've got to have the perfect feel in your boots to pull those off.